everybody, welcome back to Hollywood Sports, the most realistic sports channel on YouTube. What I wanted to do right now is to do some scouting. Basically, we need to get some players on our draft board before the draft. And you're looking at our connected franchise right now with the Washington Redskins, and I am the general manager, by the way. But right now you can see our next game in week 4 is against the Oakland Raiders. And I still call them Oakland Raiders. I know they're the Los Angeles Raiders, but I call them the Oakland Raiders. We're 1-2, and they're 2-1. And if we go right here, you can see we're in the NFC East. And right now, the Dallas Cowboys are in first place at 3-0. The Philadelphia Eagles are in second place at 3-0. We are in third place in the division at 1-2, and the New York Giants and following up in fourth in our division at 1-2. All right, that's where we stand so far on the season, getting ready for week 4. But like I said, I wanted to do some scouting. I'm going to get some guys on our draft board. So let's go down and scout some players. And I have some positions I got it jotted down that I want to draft for. And we need a free safety. We need a really good free safety. So let's go check him out. See if we can find somebody to put on our draft board. All right, here we go. Okay, the first guy on the chart is George Ugoti. Some funny names. But let's make sure he fit our scheme, because when you're drafting guys, they have to fit your scheme, your defensive scheme. Because, you know, you see all the time when players get, they really good with one team, and then they go to another team, they kind of disappear, they're not good anymore. It's because their talent level or their skill set was really good for the one type of scheme, but you ask them to do something else in a different type of scheme, everything changes. So you want to find players that are not just skilled or athletic, they have to be skilled in your scheme to make everybody mesh together as one team that plays good together. So let's check out this guy, because we have a balanced a 3-4 defense. So he's a hybrid multiple. Okay, let's go down. Ciente Butler is projected for the second round. Okay, he's base 4-3 scheme. So we don't want guys to fit our scheme. We don't want to force guys to fit our scheme. We want them to be naturally talented to play our scheme. Now this guy Bruce Hooks. He's used to playing a 3-4, so he will adapt to our system a lot better. Now, if he was a guy that played a multiple type defense or a 4-3, he would have a hard time adjusting to the 3-4. So he fits our scheme. So let's go check out some things about him. Let's look at man coverage. He's D. He's graded a D. That's not good for man coverage. Let's look at zone coverage. He's a C. So far, not looking too hot. And awareness, but he has a high grade as awareness. He has a B. And Bruce Hooks, that's from Hastings College. He weighs 197 pounds and 6 foot tall, age 21. We're going to put him on our board, but he's not exactly going to be our target, but we're going to put him on the draft board. When you're scouting players coming out of college, you got to write their name down, because when you get to the draft, you're going to forget who's on your draft board. Let's look at one more guy projected in the third round. He doesn't fit. Let's look at Carl McRae. He's used to playing a 4-3 defense. See, he's an attacking 4-3 defense. Same thing, attacking 4-3 defense. Let's go one more to round 7. 4-3. Okay. We'll try to find somebody else later on. But we do have Bruce Hicks. Let's look at the middle linebackers because I have to replace London Fletcher. He's getting old. He's getting ready to retire. We need somebody to replace him. At middle linebacker. You know, we have Perry Riley playing in the starting lineup with him. He's probably going to take over the starting spot, but we need to get somebody else to back these guys up. Let's look at Wayne Golden. 4-3. Let's check this guy out. 4-3. They have to fit our scheme, guys, or we won't put him on the draft board. 3-4. Okay, Clausen Holmes. He's a middle linebacker from St. Augustine. He weighs 242 pounds and he's 6'4". That's a nice size for a linebacker. But let's see if he got any. No, we don't want to check his speed. That's 1,000 XP. Let's check out his awareness. He's a C. Let's check out man coverage. C. Let's look at zone coverage. D. Alright, see? He's projected to go in the 7th round. But hey, we need some linebackers. I don't know why we can't find anybody in the earlier rounds. Maybe they already been scouted. But we're gonna, let's see. Yep, Clausen Holmes, he was the guy, right? Yep, 3-4. Okay. So we're going to put him on our draft board as an MLB. All right. And we need a wide receiver. Let's go look at some wide receivers. We got one guy on our draft board already. We got Billy Childs. Let's check out this guy, Andrew DeLone. He's projected for the 5th round. You know what? I bet you if we go to scout it, we can probably scout some of these guys and look at their numbers and get them. Let's look at this guy, Miguel Sparks. He's already been scouted by, here, let's see what his scheme is. He spreads. See, we already looked at him. Jacob Fernandez, yeah, we already looked at him. Rashawn Stovall. See, we're just going to have a hard time finding guys that fit our scheme. But we have to stick with that. What am I doing? Let's go back. Let's look at a wide receiver. They're in the later rounds, but hey, you need to find somebody. You need to draft somebody in those rounds. Okay, let's go to wide receiver. I remember we already checked out DeLone. Scheme, balanced offense. Let's check him out. Catching traffic. B. Hey, that's a good grade right there because a lot of my receivers right now, when they catch the ball and get hit, they drop a lot of passes. So being graded as a B, catching traffic is pretty good. Spectacular catch. It's a B. This guy sounds like a good receiver. Catching, a C. Route running, an A. That's pretty good. We're going to put him on our draft board. He's from Hillsdale. He weighs 216 pounds. He's 6'2". So he has a nice size for a receiver. And he's only 21 years old. So we're going to put him on the draft board. We could probably use him right now. Alright guys, that's it for right now. I just wanted to show you the process to putting guys for scouting and putting guys on your draft board. Like I said, our next game is against the Los Angeles Raiders for week 4. So stay tuned for that video. And as always, until next time, everybody, thanks for watching Hollywood Sports. Goodbye.